Hi friends, how are you? The video for tonight it's a tutorial on what you can do to help your face with the saggy bags that you have under your eyes. So there are so many things that you can do for the bags, and sometimes you just wake up and you see bags. That's what happened to me Saturday. I went to bed Saturday, and when I woke up yesterday morning, I found two big lumps right here, and you would think that someone beat me on my face. For close up, let me show you. Can you see? So yesterday they were like that. Okay, look at the other one, like that. So since I didn't have plenty time, so I just camouflage my face, with my big glasses that cover the whole, you know mostly, all the circles about my eyes, so people were not able to see the bags too much. But when I woke up this morning, I said, okay, let me just do something. So first of all, there are a lot of things that you can do to help your face, with those ugly saggy bags. You can use cucumber. Cold cucumber works very well. You can use ice. You can use a cold spoon. For example, a spoon like that, you can put it inside the freezer and make sure that it's really cold, like kind of frozen, and you apply it on the place where it's saggy, where you have the bag. So for example, if it's something that I was really doing, if it wasn't for a video, I would have two spoons. So once you pull it like that and you make sure you press it as hard as you can, it will help, relieve the saggy bag. Okay, so like that. Or another thing that you can use tea bag. So once you put the tea bag, make sure you lie on your back and let it sit on your face for at least a good 15 minutes. So if the spoon is really frozen, it will stay for quite some time under your eyes. So anything cold works very well for bags on the face. And if you can resist a piece of ice, you can also do that too. You can make sure that you warm it. Okay, so if you cannot hold it in your hand, you can make sure that you put it on a piece of cloth and you just make sure that you rub it constantly. And when you wake up in the morning, for the bags on your face, you can just make sure you splash your face with some really cold water, and if you have something to do, and after that you do it. But for the bags can be recycled. Like myself, I don't make tea, so I just make sure that I pick up a bag and put it in the fridge, in the freezer. And if I really don't have time, it's not cold enough for me, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply it with some ice because it's not cold enough for me. So I used those this morning. So what I did, the fact that I didn't make any tea, so I just recycled them. So I put them inside the Ziploc bag, and I'm going to use them again tonight before I go to bed. So I'm making the video with the same one that I used this morning. So those are the tea bags, and I have like a piece of cloth. So I'm going to put my tea bags on the cloth, and on every tea bag I'm going to put a piece of ice. And that's what saved me this morning, because as you can see, it's very obvious, you can see it, the lump is still right here. You see, it's still right there. But after I apply, the tea bags, that's the reason why it becomes like that. Otherwise, I was like this. So it's not a complete healing, but it's much better than before. And if it's something that you do on a regular basis, you get better result. So once I do that, so I just hold it. That's what it looks like. and I lie down on the bed, and I didn't even have to hold it because I lied on my back, so it sit all by itself. And if every now and then if I want to, I just squeeze it. Okay, squeeze it, and if I want to, I just make sure that I put it on top of my eyes. But basically, the fact that I have bags right here, I was just trying, before I go to work, to get rid of the bags. Look at. So, and if you can just do that. And if you have a big piece of cloth or like a towel, just like I have, you are not going to feel the cold too much because this thing is kind of thick. So it will help you, at least you don't, your eyes, your face is not way too cold. It doesn't feel unbearable with the ice on your face. But I have to tell you that it works. It's not bad. It's not a 100% cure, but if you really have time, to do it, it will look much better than before. So that's what I did this morning. So I was much better leaving my house this morning than I was yesterday. You see? You see? There it is right here. Mm-hmm. Even right here on the video, you can just see it looks much better. Okay, so the tea bag works very well. Okay, so like if you do it and the tea bag still look good and you want to do it again 2 times a day, feel free to save the tea bag, put them in a ziploc bag, and store them in the fridge, and you should be able to use them again another time. And remember, there are a lot of tricks. If you don't have tea bags, you can use cucumber. If you don't have cucumber, remember you can use a cold spoon. Okay, the spoon that you have, you just put it in the freezer, and you make sure that you apply it on your face. So basically, that's how we play. That's what we can do to get rid of the ugly saggy bags that we have on our face. Okay, so I keep on rubbing, and you can also put it on top of your eyes. Okay, so it's still right here. Okay, and when you finish, you put some eye cream. I forgot to take my eye cream. I did make a lot of eye cream. I have so many different colors. I have green, orange, whatever color is not what's important. At least you have some eye cream to put on your eyes, to put on your face. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so now once you finish, before you go outside, you can make sure you apply some concealer. Make sure you cover. Use my sponge. remember it's not a complete cure. Something is going wrong with my computer. Sorry. So like I said, remember it's not a complete cure, but your face will look much better than before. Okay? That's the bag right here. And try to cover it with some concealer. I have to say it looks a little better. That's it right here. Oh, okay. Now let's put a little. Okie dokie. That is okay. So, so I'm going to try to do that as much as I can because it is not really attractive at all when you wake up in the morning. You see those two big pom pom right here on your face. So hopefully it works. And again, it's a little recap, for your bags under your face. Use your tea bag with some ice. If it's really cold, you can just apply it, but I don't think it will ever be frozen. So in my opinion, I think it works much better once you do it. That's the tea bag, and you just put a piece of ice on it. And if you want, you leave it like that. Okay. If you don't want to, you put it on a piece of cloth and make sure you apply it. Okay. Or another thing, if you don't have, you use a frozen spoon. Put this frozen spoon right here. Make food gently. You play with it, right? Or you can use some cold cucumber. So those can really help you make your face look a little better. But mine, it was worse yesterday. So I just came from work. So at least people didn't have to bother me ask me if someone slapped me because I had two big pom pom right here. Okay. So hopefully it works. Let me know what you think. Um, you have a great night, okay? Thank you so much. You take good care. Bye bye.